Today I want to show you an easy setting to start growing Spirulina at home, in your house or in your apartment. Spirulina is a microalgae, it's a cyanobacteria, like billion years old. It's supposed to be the most nutritious food on the planet after breast milk, between breast milk and royal jelly. In Africa, in some orphanage, they use it to help kids who suffer from kwashiorkor. So when their belly is like that because the muscles are stretched, they're about to die pretty much. They give them a spoon of spirulina every day for a few weeks and they get back to kind of normal. There are dozens and dozens of scientific publications online with impact factor. You can check it on PubMed or Medline Plus. So today I won't show you how to grow spirulina, but I will show you 3 main tips that will help you to grow spirulina better. I've been growing spirulina for 15 years now. It's one of my expertise. I use it for food, for drinks, and mostly for my bees. So the first tip is the size of your vessel. So if you look online on Google spirulina farm, you will see they use huge raceways with big surface. And when you have a big surface, you have a big evaporation. And when you use something like that, like a cylinder, you have a small surface, so it means less evaporation, which means the pH, the salinity, won't be affected. You will only have to refill to maintain the level of your spirulina like every 10 days. And that will be crucial because spirulina lives in a very alkaline environment. And by maintaining the water always at the same level, you will keep the spirulina in its optimal condition. So that's the first tip. The second tip is when you harvest your spirulina or as a maintenance, it's always good to clean the inside of the vessel, especially by the light, because in the vessel, other microorganisms will live and some of them like to stay by the light. And you know, it's a Darwinian process, so they will compete for food. So if you clean the inside of your vessel when you harvest or as a maintenance, you will make sure that spirulina will be always in the majority and keep thriving. And the last tip is what I mentioned, why it's ideally to use in a kitchen, because the kitchen is in permaculture is your zone 0, the place you go at least once a day. So once a day, I go there. I do that at least once a day. And when you do that at least once a day, by stirring the spirulina, you make sure there's no sediments at the bottom of the vessel, so nothing anaerobic can develop. You make sure that all the food is mixed in the vessel. You help the spirulina to come back to the surface of the vessel to be able to get to float. Like they do in nature, spirulina grows where you see flamingos. And the flamingos all over the world where they live, you have spirulina. That's why flamingos are pink, because of the beta-carotene from spirulina. And those flamingos move things around, and that's how spirulina gets stirred. So if you follow those 3 tips, you will never crash your spirulina, and never used any pH measure, any pH tape since 10 years, because I follow those 3 tips. So I will make another video to show you how to grow spirulina, but so far those 3 tips will save you time and money. Et voilà!